Welcome to the MVP.
The Man's View Podcast. Ooh, look at the ambiance.
Look like you in a club or something, bro.
Yeah, man. City lights. Oh shit. Sorry for all the people. Or the sports dome. Yeah, we in the sports dome tonight. Yeah. Trying to find my mood. That's good right there. I like that.
Shout out to everybody too, there, man. Of course, we are here to give you the podcast that only we can give you.
Yeah.
Look, let's start off like we start off every week. Let's do what's customary in the house of the MVP. Weekly update, my boy.
Oh, well, check this out. When he say we, he don't mean he and me and he. He mean we as a collective. Okay, I just want people to know that. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit bigger than me. It's bigger than Nino Brown. You know what I'm saying? I was make sure niggas know that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been seeing this bitch ass activity, the bitch assness activity of Crooked Eye, Joel Ortiz, and Royce the 5'9". Joe hasn't said nothing, but we all know that nigga be on some shit too. All right, so I'm just looking at that like how that is, but you know, we as a whole is a collective.
Collective.
Thank you. I was gonna say collective conglomerate. So collective and conglomerate combined. Collective. You know, actually, it still would have came out right because it still sound like collective. So nobody even want to call it. I cut myself fucking up. It's all good. Whatever. It don't matter. Well, people, I'm not ashamed to say that I misbehaved in a behaviorally way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Whatever that means. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that means. I've been on my P's and Q's, y'all, this week, you know, as far as this week goes. I don't know what it's gonna be like when we log off. You know what I'm saying? Something might take over me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But for the time being, right now, my behavior is where it needs to be. Yeah.
Yo, don't you come back in like a week or two, right?
I do 2 weeks. 2 weeks now. Yeah. I already put my time in. Yeah. I've already submitted that shit, but I'm saying on my time card, this shit's already in there. I ain't even worried about it. I got the 4 holidays to start it off, and then the rest of the vacation days get paid on my day off, like I am now. You know what I'm saying? I work on my day off, technically. So, well, not technically, like on my day off, since I'm working every day right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's the same energy when I go on vacation. I'm not shorting myself. I got enough hours to get paid on that day as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Couple weeks, my dude. Couple weeks. Man, couple weeks. I'm excited, man. I ain't been excited to like take vacations. That ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate flying. You know what I'm saying? Not of a fear of flying. It's just, again, I said it last week, international nigga like myself. You know what I'm saying? It's a long ass goddamn flight, bro.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm flying with a different airline this time. Qatar Airways, whatever.
I heard they was all right.
I'm hoping,
I heard they was all right.
That's what I heard too.
I've seen some of their plans.
I'm hoping that is the case. I have their premium economy seating. I don't know what it feels like. I don't know if it's extra leg room because it don't say extra leg room. It just says premium economy seating. I just know it ain't the basic. So that's what I get. I get the premium economy. The next step up is business. And what they do though is they're supposed to, you know, I'm checking because the lights out. You know what I'm saying? Catch me off guard, motherfucker. So what is it? They typically send you like business class upgrades, right? At a discounted fare. All right. So if I'd have bought my ticket yonder ago, it probably would have been like $5,000, $6,000 for me to fly business. All right. But as the time draws near, they try to fill it up. So they try to send you, okay, maybe for 1,500. And then if you don't bite on that, they send it for like 1,000. And then it just keeps, you know what I mean? So I'm waiting on that to actually take place. And then I might jump on it. I don't know yet.
Gotcha.
But definitely on my way out because my flight from Qatar to Dallas is 16 hours straight. That's a long fucking flight.
It's long, but at least it's you could sleep for 8 hours, be up for 8 hours. I mean, hey.
Nigga, I don't sleep on planes though. That's the problem. I don't be falling asleep.
I don't be
falling asleep.
I be up. I be trying to watch stuff, and then all of a sudden I just be out, and then I wake up and like, damn, okay.
Bro, I be trying, trust me. But I sit in the aisle also. I always pick the aisle seat, so the cart always hits me. I don't know. I just like to be the first nigga up. You know what I'm talking about?
I like to be by the window, man.
I got windows this time. I got the window seat this time because I'm a prop my head up against that joint. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that if I don't upgrade it, I'm hoping that premium economy does right by me and it's still comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what I'm hopeful of. But I do have a sleep pill. I'm about to take that motherfucker as soon as I get on that bird. As soon as I get on that one, and I can drink on that one because it's going through Qatar.
Yeah.
And they ain't gonna charge me for the liquor. You know, I just need the small one. I don't need the Denzel. You know what I'm talking about? I just need one. You know what I'm saying? Like I just need one Jack and Coke. I don't know if it's gonna be too safe with me taking a sleep pill and a Jack and Coke. I might have to make a decision.
Yeah, make a decision.
It'll be just a pill with a Coke. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to be knocked out. Them pills knock me out here. So yeah, it's gonna feel right on the plane. I might be asleep the whole 16 hours. I might not even eat none. So yeah, definitely excited, man. Definitely excited. Looking forward to it.
Got you, my dude. Man. Yo, I guess some people been saying I haven't given my weekly updates.
We'll talk about it.
Right now, it's the same thing. I'm going to work. Y'all know I'm part of the union. Niggas getting on my nerves. That's it. That's it. It's too much stuff to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Just niggas getting on my nerves. That's it. That's my update. If they keep on playing, I'm gonna be gone. I'm not playing with these niggas, man. They getting on my last name. But it is what it is. We'll worry about that later. Don't want to bring the podcast down talking about work. You heard me? Happy he getting up out of work.
Man,
keep on playing. I'm be gone from work. You know what I'm saying? Man, yo, I've been watching a couple things on Netflix, man. The Untold. You've been watching the Untold series? Like they had the Malice in the Palace. That was a good one. It's like what was it? It was something else. It was 30 for 30 at first. That's what they used to call it.
Okay.
But they had the Malice in the Palace. Why is he calling me? Hold on. Yeah. Okay, I'll send it again. Right in the middle of the podcast, huh? It's right in the middle of the podcast. I'll send you another one. People, it's Cody right here. He trying to get on. I sent it. I'm sending it to you again.
Oh man.
I screenshot what I sent you, but I ain't gonna do that. It's cool. I sent it to you. Okay. Good.
Oh man, son.
Yeah. Hey, he getting on. You know what I'm talking about? So hey, it is what it is. Cody will be here in a second. You know what I'm talking about? Whenever he get email, whenever he get a little signal. Anyway, the 30 for 30, they switched it to Untold. You know what I'm saying? It's a little documentary series about stuff that happened in sports. They had two of them that I watched them today, and they was good, and I recommend everybody watch it. One of them is the rise and fall of And One. I thought that was super dope. They went in, showed like behind the scenes, who made up And One and all this stuff. It was real dope.
Oh shit, okay.
And then the last one was about Mateo. What is it, man? What is that name? Manti Te'o. What's his name?
Ohio State. Was that Ohio State?
Notre Dame.
No, that's Mateen Cleaves.
Yeah, Notre Dame. Manti Te'o, the one that got catfished.
Oh, the Hawaiian Samoan dude.
Yes.
Okay, got you.
I can't say his name right. Manti Te'o or something like that. That's what I think his name is.
I know you're talking about.
He got picked up by the
Chargers.
Got
drafted by the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Or Chargers. One of them two
Chargers. It was Chargers. You thinking about I know you're thinking about, but nah, it's the other dude before that.
Okay.
Just first off, the rise and fall of And One, it made me so I had to go back and look at And One videos, man. It brought back that old feeling. And to see it
Oh,
now,
word.
you be like, they really did mess up basketball a little bit. Because I remember niggas trying to do that hot sauce shit. You know what I'm talking about? I remember them trying to throw the ball over people's head and all that shit. It was cold though. It was cold. It was cold, but to see the rise and fall and how it started off organically, and then money got in the way, business got in the way, and they showed the moment when Nike took over. They said and one was beating Nike on shoe sales at one point. And I was like, I don't know nobody that had and ones. I don't remember no and ones.
I don't either. I remember, like, I know the sneaker, like they had the two colors like on opposite sides or some shit like that, but I
They
never
talked about
rocked up
those.
at.
They talked about those as Vince Carter wore those in the dunk contest.
He did. He
And
did
he
before
wasn't even signed to them.
turned
They was
into
just
the
happy he wore them for free.
yeah.
And he wore those. They said they was either beating Nike on shoe sales or they was number 2 to Nike each time through like a whole year. And then they said Nike jumped on them. And you remember this commercial when they had they was bouncing the ball and they made like a beat and they was like doing flips
with the
and stuff.
squeaking, Rasheed Wallace and all of them.
Yes. They said that right there was when they co-opted the and one movement from street ball and made it flashy and made it look good. And they said as soon as they made that commercial, Nike just shot off and took over them again.
Damn.
I was like, damn, I didn't even know Nike had their own and one thing called Nike Battlegrounds.
They had some niggas in there though. They had some street ball legends in the Nike commercial.
Yeah, but it wasn't them. It wasn't and ones.
I think it was Skip to Malou, which would be Ray Austin. I believe he was in there, and
it wasn't. I don't think Skip was in there. He was signed and one. I don't think none of them was in there.
Somebody there's some street ball legends that was in that.
Street ball people in there, but it ain't none of the and one people.
It wasn't them. Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But they said that's the exact moment. And that's when Nike came out with that. That's when the people that made the company sold the company. Yeah, and they said ever since then it kept on going down and down. But I thought that was
the move, man. Used to dribble the ball. Everybody could do this one. Fuck the over the head, hit him in the face with it. It was the bounce the ball, catch it in your shirt, pop it around.
But
nigga.
But Hot Sauce made that up.
Yeah.
So they were like they took they moves from and one and put it in a commercial, made it look good, and then packaged it up like they shit.
I ain't mad at it, but I'm just saying, as a move though, that was one move even a scrub could do. You know what I'm saying? Like it did take. You didn't have to have handles to bounce the ball yourself. Catch it in your shirt, hit your shirt, hit the ball around, and come out the other side, and then wiggle with it. Like everybody could do that, bro. Everybody, if you couldn't do that, nigga, you need to go play soccer or something. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But yeah,
it was. I
need to watch those then.
Please watch. And the man, I don't know if I'm saying this dude right, but last name Teo. His documentary was crazy. He was being catfished. He was talking to who he thought was a girl. And I don't want to tell y'all too much, but the sequence of events showed you how gullible people can be when they feel like they love somebody. Now, this is before the show Catfish came out. You know what I'm saying? This is before the term even came out like that was prevalent. He was talking to this girl or this it's no secret. They got who it was. He's transgender now. So was talking to him. It's crazy. When I saw the person, I was like, ain't no way that voice is coming from that person.
Dang.
And it was that voice. He sounded just like a girl. Hey,
shit.
The sequence of events that came through with Manti Teo, it was like, damn. I felt for bruh at the end of the movie, at the end of the documentary.
Okay.
He said his whole career went down, man, because of that shit. That man was on there with Johnny Manziel about to get the Heisman Trophy Award, and went from that to being a laughing stock. Didn't get drafted in the first round, got drafted in the second round, and hey, he ain't never really football wise bounced back from that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a good story. If y'all got some time, go watch that.
Okay.
Yeah, watch that.
I started watching I don't know the TV out here was playing something. They do like these movie backstory, new movie access shits, right? Um, there's a TV show out called Blackbird. Um, Not gonna lie, I've watched the first episode before we shot the pod, so
Mhm.
that I could so I could say if I would recommend it or not. That's the only reason why I'm telling y'all. If it sucked, I wouldn't even be talking about it right now. That shit good, man. It's like a five, six. It's a mini series. I don't know how many episodes. I think I saw 5 or 6 on the link. So, but it's got the dude from the Kingsman, the
Mhm.
young boy that they recruited, the
Mhm.
little British actor.
Yeah.
He's in there, and then I don't know if people have seen this on IG. It's dude that's sitting on the plane, and he's eating pretzels, and the girl,
Yeah.
the passenger next to him is like, "Hey, my daughter," calms her down, and he's like, "Well, you know, we can't always get what we want." You know, it's like he's in that as well.
Yeah. That come
So,
from a movie. That come from a movie. That from a movie
that
called Queen
enactment.
Pins.
Mm.
Yeah, if you watch that movie, it was about these ladies that was couponing, and they was
Huh.
they had like a little racket and made their own coupons and stuff, and was like
Ah.
copying coupons and shit. And he went over there and shut down their coupon ring. But yeah, that
Oh,
shit was funny. If you watch that shit funny too. Yeah.
okay. Okay. Well, this
Mhm.
one's like a drama series, like based off of true events. Um, it's about a convicted drug dealer. Okay.
Mhm.
And the FBI, offers him a deal to go to a maximum security prison instead to commute his sentence by getting a conviction from this, serial rapist killer,
Mhm.
because they don't know where the bodies are hidden.
Mhm.
So if he can find out where, it's upwards from like 14 to 18 bodies they say they can't find, but
Mhm.
they know he committed 2 murders. They're really just trying to find the one other girl body. But like I said, this is just episode 1. It gives me True Detective vibes.
Mhm.
And you seen The Night Of?
I didn't watch it because I heard too much about it, and I didn't feel like being mad or sad.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's similar to that too. Like I
Mhm.
mix all of those. I mix them two together,
Mhm.
and that's what I'm getting off of episode 1. You know what I'm saying? So I right now that shit good, man.
I'm looking at him. How he looking? He look crazy in here. Is he?
Yeah,
He the
he
rapist?
playing the serial killer rapist.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. He looked
Nah,
yeah. The
like
nigga
it.
with the
It's
burn
hard for me because
size.
I couldn't see him as anything but funny.
Yeah,
But damn, he looked like the real nigga.
yeah.
You see, the real dude like
Larry
that, he
Hall.
looked just like him.
Yeah,
It ain't focusing.
that show
There you
good, bro. Well, episode 1. That's
go.
all I know so far.
I might have to watch
Episode
that.
1 is legit. I'm about to watch that shit. So
When it come
Blackbird
on?
people. Uh, it says Apple TV. I don't know. I ain't
So
got
it's
Apple,
Apple.
so
Yeah, I got it.
yeah.
I still watch it. I got a couple things from Apple. I gotta watch. See, everybody keep on talking about that. I need to watch
I
that
heard
with
about
Jason
that.
Momoa.
Okay.
Everybody keep
Oh
on
yeah,
saying
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I know
Yeah,
what you're
when
talking
I
about.
guess everybody blind or some shit like that. But,
Okay, yeah.
but yeah, Cody, what's going on with you, man? We just
What's
talking
happening,
about
bro,
some
bro?
shows and stuff, man.
chilling. My apologies, man. I
You
had to
good,
change
fam?
I had to change my password for Yahoo, and then
Yeah.
that was earlier today, and so they ain't let me back in like
Mm.
my regular email on my phone
Mhm.
until I redid it. And so when I'm riding back to the crib, you know what I'm saying, I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, maybe I need to reset everything. And so that's what it was. I got 2 of them from you. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you got 2 emails, huh? So you
yeah,
got the other email. Okay, no problem. Just
yeah,
making
yeah,
sure. Man.
yeah. I
I got
did.
4.
You got 4 of them.
Mhm.
I already got bad habits with Clash of Clans, nigga. You know what I mean? I got multiple Clash of Clan accounts, so you can't have the same email address for all of them. I got 3, so I have. I'm not about to give y'all niggas my
Yeah,
email
don't
on
get my
here. The
email.
fuck?
You have a whole bunch of hate mail in your inbox. Um, Cody, man, what's been happening this week, man? You good?
I'm all right, man. I ain't mean to just jump in the middle,
That's right.
but first day of school was this week.
Yeah.
We had some shit that went on, with him. He went to school on the bus, didn't come back on the
Mhm.
bus. So something was wrong. They tried to put him on another bus that he wasn't supposed to be on. Yeah, it was one of those. And I told him, I said, the whole bus experience is overrated. Being dropped off is probably the best thing until somebody can drive you up there, like your partner and them. You know what I'm saying? But he wanted to do it, and he's enjoying it so far, I guess. But other than that, man, it's just been dealing with him, and doing my little Uber and stuff like that. Boy, just
Man, I was seeing this shit with people in the Ubers, people getting assaulted. You be careful out there, man. There be
Yeah.
drunk niggas. I know like anybody can get in your Uber because it's not like you can screen who gets in your car. But I know like when people get picked up from these bars and shit, they had a one I saw on the ground was a Taco Bell CEO or some shit like that. And he was drunk beyond drunk, nigga. And the Uber driver was like, he pulled up in the parking lot and he was like, well, I'm gonna let you out here because you don't know where you need to go and you're giving me wrong directions. So the guy opens up the door and then leans back in and just starts slapping the shit out the dude until the driver maces him. And it's crazy. It's crazy.
That's the reason why I don't do people Uber. I do Uber Eats. So I bring food to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nobody in my vehicle.
That's much better, bro.
I don't need none of that. I'm dropping it off like, hey, you ordered like boom, bow, right? Thank you. Tip me if you can. Peace. You know? Yeah, I ain't messing around with all that other stuff, man. That's too much liability, I say. dealing with other people because I don't know what they say and I don't know what I say back and I don't know, and they behind me and nah.
Yeah. I barely like niggas I know in my car in the back seat. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather be in the back seat my damn self. I want to be in the back seat seeing what's going on.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I could. I know AD used to do that, but I don't know.
Both of them. He did both of them at the same time, and DoorDash hit me up too. They talking about, oh yeah, come on through. I was like, I'm good. This just little play money at the side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I ain't mad at it.
But
it
comes in handy though to get them little Steph Curry shoes and all that other little bullshit they be trying to get, boy. You seen how dripped out he was for this?
I saw the boy too cool, man. The boy too cool for school, they say.
He think, but he got to get the grades.
Man.
Yeah,
I remember them days, man. I remember them days, bro. Like being excited, first days of school. Oh, about to kill him when I put this nigga back to school clothes.
Yeah,
especially like over the summer. Obviously, over the summer, like you kick it with all your partners. You know what I mean? So your friends see you all the time, but you don't really be trying to get fresh to show off for your boys. It'd be the little ladies that you know what I'm saying. You was feeling last year though.
Your boys already know your outfit. They at your crib.
This
is what you doing on Monday. This what you doing on. Oh, you finna kill her? Like but this ain't for you. This ain't for you. Yeah. It's kind of like that because your boys know what you're gonna kill them with. They probably was with you when you got it. They probably was with you when you got
it. Those were the days, man. And then even with the bus shit, you brought up a great ass point about the buses. Like that's some old bullshit because I remember, I didn't live in Morse Valley. I lived on the outskirt of Morse Valley, by a familiar patron that we all know. I won't say her name, but in that area. So I took like Chris, Greg, Jarrell, Travis. They all took bus 40, I believe, right? I think the bus that they tried to put me on was like bus 51 or some shit like that. Now, granted, they pulled up on Virginia Ave, literally right on the block on the corner. 1 minute walk up the street to the crib. I said, I don't know nobody on it. It might have been bus 34. I think it's bus 34. But I was like, ain't nobody on this bus that I like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather ride with my niggas and walk 7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, back then we had the bus passes too. They checked them for a minute, but then when they stopped, I was on bus 40 with the Morse Valley niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Nick, this is all in the same area, bro. Why are you mad at me? Because I want to get my cardio on. Let me ride this goddamn bus, man.
Yeah.
Let me ride this bus. You know what I'm saying? So I would get off where Greg got off at his stop, walk up there, chill for a second, and then I would go home. But the buses, I guess it depends on when, you know what I'm saying, you find your groove with it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, the bus ride used to be cool until we got our license. And then that was it, man. I ain't ride the bus no more.
Whoever got that license first, boy, that's what I'm
Oh
already
yeah,
thinking.
Travis was a bona fide chauffeur. And then Chris was next. Because he had what I forget that green sedan that they had. I just know it was like a it was a car that everybody had at one point in time, or it was like the popular car that I know it was a Chrysler. Was it a Sebring? No, it wasn't a Sebring. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, man. Anyway, I remember all of that. Remember all of that. Shit, man. Your boy Frank stepped away for a second, people. So we just gonna carry on without for a moment. And shit, while we in the topic of the school, I don't know if you heard this, but they were out in Missouri. They brought back corporal punishment. They brought the paddle back.
That's not the first spot that they brought it back. They brought it back in a couple of other states too. I guess it's been
have they?
Yeah. They brought it back in a couple of other states. Well, not the entire state, but in certain areas, like in the states, they brought that back. Like it's usually small rural towns and stuff like that, because they ain't finna bring it to no major city like you said in Missouri. I bet they ain't doing it in St.
somewhere in
Louis.
Missouri.
It's not St. Louis.
Yeah, like
It can't be St. Louis.
I don't think it's St. Louis. Clarksville or some shit like that. Some tiny, I'm sure.
It's something small.
Some tiny, I'm sure.
When they do it small like that, then because I mean, you got the majority of the parents, they on the board and they voting for what they want. Their kids might be around the same age or whatever. They voting for that. But I don't know, man. I don't know if you're asking my opinion on it.
Oh yes, most definitely. I mean, JR's of age where he could be part of the corporal punishment movement had y'all lived out in that district. You see what I'm saying? Or say they try to bring that to Texas, like as a parent, I don't have no say. I can say what I want to say, but I don't really have a say. You know what I'm saying? But how would you feel?
With JR, I don't think that would be an issue because he's very attentive and very respectful, and he follows all the rules and everything like that, right? But he might get out of line by talking too much and stuff like that. But if that would warrant him getting whooped, then I'd have an issue because he ain't never got no real trouble. You know what I'm saying? And so, if they didn't give him, I think with that, it should possibly be a warning first, and then the second time something else.
Before you say that, he ain't never really gotten in no real trouble. I have a memory like an elephant. All right, I think that means a good ass memory. You said one time before that him and his kid was punching each other in the line or some shit like that. Along the lines of.
Yeah, it was a whole misunderstanding.
All right.
And he lied to me about it. Yeah, he lied to me about it because he had cut in line. He cut in line in front of the kid's sister, and so the kid saw that his sister was crying, but JR said he was right for his position or whatever, and so that girl told her brother, and her brother punched JR, and so it was. That back and forth. The JR didn't give me the whole story. So he was definitely in trouble for that. But like I said, small issues, like who you gonna take all three of them and whoop them for that? You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't constitute getting your ass whooped. Not in my opinion. Getting your ass whooped is when you out there bullying folks. You know what I'm saying? Because you got bullies still in schools and stuff like that. I think sometimes they might need their ass whooped, but that might not even help them, period. You know what I mean? Like, because they might be used to that at home, and that's why they bring that same shit to
That's
school.
very true. That's
Yeah,
very
so
true.
you never really know. So
That's very true.
I'm,
That's a good
I,
point.
yeah, I'm all fine with whatever people got to do, and if they want to institute that, cool. But make sure they do their due diligence, because you got parents that's gonna step in and be like, okay, what happened? You know, what's wrong? Da-da. Then that's when you have, legal suits and everything in there. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
because
know.
the article supposedly said that they was looking, well, not that they was looking towards, but they wanted to identify an alternative means of disciplinary action as opposed to kids always getting suspended first, and then missing days of school. They just said, hell, we'll bring the paddle back, you know what I'm saying, and tune that ass up right there on the spot type shit. So that's really why they was talking about bringing back the corporal punishment. You know what I mean? To kind of keep the kids in school so that they don't fall behind, but correct it as it gets out of hand if they can't get it back in hand. You know what I mean?
You see what happens though is they
Mm.
end up whooping them kids' ass, and then they send them back to class, and they can't sit down because they butt hot. They can't really sit down, so they still standing up.
But
They go right back and get their ass whooped
I
again.
don't,
And
I don't
then
think they're
what's the
going
second?
all
What's the
out
second
though. I don't
form?
think they're going all out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Giving
mean,
that
if you a
that
paddle, you get
that lose
spanked.
my breath ass whooping. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah,
when you gasping and you can't even get the breath. Like
yeah.
I don't think they're getting that type of ass whooping. I think that's reserved for
Hope
the
not.
parents still.
I
You know what I'm
hope.
saying?
I hope not. Shit, because
But they
boy,
also said there's going to be like it would only be handed out by administrators. Like, okay, well, who's the administrator? The PE? Like, who's on these board of officials that's handing out ass whoopings to kids that ain't theirs? You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, they'll be in there with another person who's supposed to be like, all right, that's enough. You've done your job. Send them back to class.
but that's
Like so you got an ass whooper and an ass whooper monitor. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the way you put that. Nobody better not put their hands on my kid. I'm
okay,
2 minutes from the school. Call me.
all
Trust
right.
me. I ain't even got to put my hands on my little dude. I take him in the
Gotcha.
bathroom. We chop it up for probably about a minute. He gonna come out
Uh,
crying, but he gonna be on his best behavior. You know what I'm saying?
all
That's the
right.
type of rapport that I have with my son. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people have that with their kid. You know what I mean? Like they rather not upset their kid or upset their parent than get in trouble and get a ass whooping, fake ass whooping, whatever you're trying to do. Because
Yeah.
I ain't whoop my son. Man, it's probably been like maybe two and a half years, something like that. Because I don't
I'm
have
gonna
to
knock on
anymore.
that wood for you, JR.
I didn't have to at the
That
beginning.
nine
Yeah,
ass
knock
whooping
on
going,
wood.
buddy.
Knock on wood. Yeah, but
Yeah, man. They good.
I do a lot more talking to him now than I did, I guess, before. But he understands a lot more now, right? So I would
Mm.
expect him to be able to realize, okay, you did some shit that better not ever happen again. If it does happen again, we're gonna have to do something else. And if that happens again, then maybe he might get ass whooping or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's usually different type of shit to where he, where he messing up at. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's not the same thing. It's different things, and it's just him, growing and getting older. You know what I mean?
You know what else though, Cody? I think it feels different, or the stipulation is different for the boys and the girls. Because I can see them using that for the boys, but I couldn't fathom them doing that towards a little girl though. You know what I mean? Bringing out the corporal punishment, put it over the lap. I don't care if it's a female doing it or not. I'm pretty sure that the men will do the boys and the women will do the females. You know what I mean? The little girls. So, Franz, that's kind of where we lead to it. I know Cam is at an upper echelon of a grade, but just take her back a couple. You know what I'm saying? They got this. They implemented corporal punishment again.
I heard about
You know
it.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know you're
All
talking
right,
about.
bet. So you as a parent, how would you feel if that was something that was being enforced?
But here, like a lot of family is in the school district. So that's different. I wouldn't care too much of his family because I think when she crossed that line, when she need to get, you know what I'm saying, maybe popped or something like that. But
Okay.
that's if I was into whooping. I told Kim a couple, man, it's been years now. I don't really believe in all that whooping shit. You know what I'm talking about? It's because a lot of times you just trying to get frustration off yourself. You know what I'm saying? I know you want them to change the behavior, but at the same time, you getting. I don't know. I just don't like I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? And I heard somebody talk about whoopings in the way that we pass down trauma because that's how we was disciplined from way back in the day. I ain't gonna,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So we kind of pass that along because we only know one way to tell people to get our point across. Like we might need to whoop, like because you're not paying attention, you need to whoop. When in actuality, everybody don't be whooping their people like that. You know what I'm saying? That's, when people get to a certain age, you can talk to them. You can let them know what's going on. You can if I tell my daughter I'm disappointed in her, she mad. Like she ready to cry. Daddy, no. That to me, that's worse, sometimes worse. You got to know what your kids like. If I take the fucking door off the hinge and unplug the TV, get a phone and all that, that's worse than any 10-second whooping I could do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's like other stuff that can happen that's way worse than that. And plus, I won't feel guilty about whooping after I finish. You know what I'm talking about? I don't like that. I don't like putting hands on my child. It don't feel good to me. I actually understand when they say it'll hurt me more than hurt you because it actually don't feel good. So yeah. Since how I feel like this, I don't want nobody touching. You know what I'm saying? Get back to the point. Nobody, I don't care. If she is acting ass, then call me. Come on. Bring your ass home. And come on, let's go. Let's start deducting stuff. You know what I'm saying? What's going away? Hey, you can act the ass all day, but you won't have nothing. You be wearing we'll go to the dollar store, buy you some of them like beach flip-flops. You know what I'm saying? The ones with the thong on them, you know, thong flip-flops. You be wearing that shit to school with a little
The
Walmart fit.
the
Hey,
3-inch thick rubber sole.
yeah.
All
There's
right.
other ways. She about to be in high school now. You know what I'm saying? There's
Hurt that
other ways to
pride.
get to you more than
Okay,
that.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I
feel
ain't
you.
got to. We ain't got to be putting my hands on you. I get to you
Okay.
another way.
All right, that's a bet, man. Like I said, that I left that for the parents. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can say what the hell I want, but you know what I'm saying? It's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? But I think along the lines of how y'all feel. You know what I mean? If that's my child, nobody else has a right to put their hands on my child. Bottom line, that's my job. That's my responsibility. If you can't get through to them with, putting them in a detention, an isolated corner, or something of that magnitude, then the next disciplinary acts need to be taken by me, whatever those may be. You know what I'm saying? Or the mother, or whatever the case is. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm with y'all there. I think it's unnecessary, but then again, I don't know what kind of badass kids they got at this school that they talk about. They need to whoop some ass. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen some kids that need their ass whooped. You know what I'm talking
and
about?
trust me, I mentor some kids that need their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying?
So
I just don't
this
want
might
to
be
be.
one of them districts. I don't know. So I reserve judgment.
Yeah.
But if you are in, a more good than bad school system, I don't think that's, really required. But again, you know what I mean? Like just pretty much unanimous stance is we'll do it ourselves. You know what I mean? Like we'll do what needs to be done to get the point across. So
But think about it like this too. Think about it like this too. Say if you don't have a father figure in the household, right? And so you got a kid that's just really, really acting out, really acting out. What you just gonna tell the mom and expect the mom to handle it, or do you get the mom's permission to say, hey, if he's acting,
that's the
I
key.
say he because I can't see myself allowing another. I don't have a girl or anything, but I can't see myself allowing somebody, whether it's a woman or a man, putting their hands on my daughter. That's just the way I'm seeing it. But with my son, like if I wasn't there, what would I think? Because I see a lot of different scenarios, right? And so you kind of it's almost a case by case deal because you might have somebody that might need that tough love or whatever, but You know, to answer my
I
own
think
question,
permission.
I should talk to the
You
parents.
make a good point though. To go back to that, to circle back, you said permission. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If this is something that you have at that school, I don't think you should be the deciding factor. When I say you, I'm talking about the ass whooper administrator and the ass whooper monitor. Like this, and the teacher who's calling for it. You see what I'm saying? I don't think it should be put to a vote. I'm in favor to whoop some ass. We're gonna send you get your ass whooped. I think y'all should contact the parents, mother, father, somebody next to Kent, something, and hey, well, this is what's happening. What would you like for us to do? And if the parents say, go ahead and get them 3-4 pops, you get them 3-4 pops. But I think communication should be had. I don't think that it should just be an unspoken rule that, look, your kid go ahead and they could come away with some ass whoopings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you still reach out to the parents and, you know what I mean? If you can't get through, then you just sit them boys or girls in timeout. You do nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. So, okay.
You can't do timeout as a middle schooler. You know what I'm saying? Like, it probably got to send them home, depending on how harsh, how they act and what's going on. Sitting them by themselves like that, timeout shit gets played out when you become old enough to go to school. You know what I'm saying? Like preschool, yeah, and then all underneath that, all right, timeout. But when it comes to like elementary school,
you don't get
like,
no recess.
A second, it's got to be something else. Shorten lunch period. You got to eat over there by yourself. Something like that. That can be time. That can be
right. Small bus
on.
You
know what I'm saying?
That's cool, man. I don't know. Just to switch that though, I don't know if y'all saw. I've been seeing this on IG. But I thought this was like brand damn new. I really thought it was new the way people was posting this shit. Y'all been seeing these like religious hip hop twerk song remixes and shit like that?
Talking about Beyonce?
I heard that. I ain't gonna say nothing about B. I've said enough about her. You know what I mean? But I do not enjoy. I skimmed through her album. I ain't like it at all, like no track. That's just that. But they had there was one song, and it was the boy that was singing it was R. Kelly, right? It wasn't R. Kelly singing it. He remixed R. Kelly's I Don't See Nothing Wrong, right? But he put a religious spin on it. And I was like, but it sounded fire. I'm not gonna lie. But the one that got me, dog, this the one that got me. It's Do It For Jesus or some shit like that, right? And if I'm gonna have to send y'all the link. I can't do it because I'm on the phone, but it would be copyrighted music playing and stuff like that. But I, honest to God, I thought this was like real shit happening at this very moment. This shit from 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I missed that.
The shit was so fire. And it was talking about twerk for Jesus or drop it low for Jesus. That's what it was called. Drop it low for Jesus. They were talking about the things I do for my man and all this other shit. I thought they was talking about a real nigga. They was talking about Jesus, the realest. You know what I'm saying?
He's ain't a real nigga to you?
No, he the realest. He the realest. You know what I'm saying? But it was fun. Like now, they was literally in there like they was on a pulpit stage type shit. They had the cloak on, the cloth, all of that. The choreographer, it was 4 girls on the stage. Big girl was handling her business as the lead singer, like she was from Escape. You know what I'm talking about? And 3 girls in the back, yo, when I say they had the choreography and dropping that thing, they was in that dirty whining. Said, boy, Jesus, whoo. Boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it did
some blessings on that stage.
Of what it was supposed to do. It did the opposite, obviously, for you.
It really was, though. It really was, but they was looking good with it, man. Praise, yo. I can't tell nobody how to praise his name. You know what I'm saying? If this what they feel is the way they can give it up, that ain't for me to decide. You know what I mean? Have that conversation when you get there. But the guy,
that's a strong no for me. Nah.
Yeah. but the guy, the pianist, right? The dude that was playing the song, they was like, "Won't you drop it low for Jesus?" Something like that. And he was like, in the background, he was like, "Won't he do it?" I'm like, "Bruh, it's too much for me, man. It's too much. It's too." I thought it was funny as hell. It really is a sketch or a sketch, a sketch. It's a sketch, but I really thought it was real the way that they was proposed, putting it online like this was really happening like yesterday somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send it to y'all. If you can't find it, it's called "Drop It Low for Jesus." It's on YouTube, y'all. Go look it up. That song is fire. The pastor came through and cut it off, but I need to hear the full song. You know what I'm saying?
No, you want to see the full video. That's what you want.
That's what you want to see.
I don't need to see a full video. I want to hear the full song because when you listen to it, it's like, this is so damn shameful, but it sounds so damn good. Like, if y'all take Jesus out of the equation, it's a great song. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Take your word for it, man. Take your word for it.
Yeah, man. So I wish we could have played the clip, but we can't, man. But shit, man. There was one other thing that I had that came across my mind. I thought about it before. There was a question posed, and since we're the men, we can only speak from our side of things, and then you can just kind of elaborate. But I heard a woman ask a man, "Is a relationship sustainable without sex?"
Yeah. A friendship is a
romantic
form of a relationship.
What kind of
friendship?
A friendship is a relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is a marital relationship sustainable without sex? You know what I'm saying?
Unless both of y'all private parts got burnt off in a house fire or something like that, then both of y'all can't do that. But if not, then somebody gonna need something.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Not in the long term.
Not long term.
Like it might be, a certain amount of time that y'all just ain't doing it for whatever reason. But a long term.
What's your definition of long term, though?
That's subjective. You asking me personally?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you consider that to be?
Man, I know. I went to church with a cat, and he was older, and he was talking about this other guy that was going through some stuff, and I was like, yeah, okay, we go through it. And he was like, he said shit, and he cussed and everything. He said shit, and we were there on church grade. Shit, he only get it on his birthday. I said
probably where they dropped the low for Jesus at. If y'all cursing on the church ground,
maybe, but he wasn't getting it when they were dropping it low. He wasn't getting it because he said only on his birthday. I was like, damn, one time a year. He was like, yeah. I was like, that's kind of crazy. But I was like, I won't say too much. Well, this is
how old was it?
Ago. Huh?
How old was it?
Man, he was younger than 50, older than 20. So he might have been 40 something.
That's a big ass 30-year gap.
That's not that big though. Because under 50, you still thinking you that dude still trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? Older than 20, you of course trying to do something. So put it right at, say we said 45 or something like that. You still want it more than one time a year. Yeah. That's what he said. I was like, damn. I was like, okay. I done had some dry spells, but boy, I'd be damned if it's one time a year. But that's what I
think? I think it could happen. Like, say if you was with somebody, y'all married, you love them, and they got paralyzed from like the bottom down. Like, I can see that. But
you still got whether the woman or the man is paralyzed, they still get their face. They can still perform some type of sexual activity on you.
I'm pretty sure, but let's say it's you. You the one paralyzed from your waist down. No feeling in your ball sack. Even if she did something with her mouth, what you gonna feel?
No, I'm saying I'm still gonna be doing something for her. I already know I'm out the equation. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing that can happen whether I'm with this person or without, right? So I'm trying to hold my own. You know, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be eating out every night. You know what I'm talking about? In the house, I'm eating out in the house every night. You hear me?
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I mean, that's what you got to do. Shit, because you know you ain't finna get nothing.
I don't know if I could be eating pussy every night, knowing that I ain't getting nothing. Like when we was out here, you wasn't giving it to me every night. I'm not gonna be eating pussy every night now. Like, yeah, we're not gonna do that. Hell nah.
She gonna be on the schedule.
Nah, yeah, like I got you, but we're not gonna do it every night because we wasn't doing it every night when I was in my prime, ready for it. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't about to change the rules now.
Yeah. I got you. No,
oh shit. Well, shit. Let me give y'all a story, not for me, but I've talked about it before on the podcast. I've shared stories about certain individuals I know. You know what I'm saying? I don't use names to protect the identity. You know what I'm saying? Of them and their loved one. So my dude and his wife went through a period where it was null and void. Okay. That's why I asked, like, what your France, you didn't give me a time. How long is too long for you? Like, how did I ask it? I don't know how I asked that part.
Yeah, but how long is it before I be like I need it, or how long before I don't.
This some bullshit. I ain't feeling this. Before it's no longer sustainable for you. How long can you at last within your relationship, within your marriage, before you be like, and you're not having sex with your wife? You know what I'm saying? And for whatever reason, y'all just ain't. You know what I mean? Like, it just ain't happening.
I would try to think that I could possibly last a month. A month.
You lasted longer than that after you had your kid.
How long? Nah. I don't think so.
Tell you what, they say 6 to 8 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, that's good. But she had a C-section. You know what I'm saying? You drop JR straight out the thing. You know what I'm talking about? You got to wait a little bit. You heard me? You got to close back up. You know what I'm saying?
You got to close back up.
Yo, speaking of, I'm gonna get back to that though. But speaking of, well, shit, Kim. All right, so you had a C. All right, damn. Fuck it, I'll just put it on me. Huh?
I said I couldn't remember how long it was, but that's something different. Even if it was a month or two, that's something different. You know why? You know the reason behind it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's not like I'm just holding out on you type stuff. But I've been in a situation. I'm sorry, because he brought that up, and then you segued it with that. You know, you gotta wait a little while for that thing to heal up. I was dating this chick. I can say her name because I don't. You know, you only know last name.
No, let's not
Octavia.
Oh Lord.
It's cool. She not even from. She not local. She not a local product. All right, and not too many people knew I was kicking it with that. All right. Not like she was unattractive, like, no, very much so. Right down my alley. What my parents think I like, one of those. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, Franz.
Yeah, I know
I can say it loosely, Cody, without telling the whole story. My parents think that I only like red bone, yellow bone. That's it. That's what they said my type is. Okay. So
they wrong?
How?
I mean, you and Adrian about the same, man. All I mess with you.
Yeah, no, he like, I can't even say what he like because I don't want them to get offended.
It's still woman, guys. Don't think it's something different.
Yeah,
it's still woman.
But The type of woman that has traditionally caught my attention had been of a certain type of complexion caliber. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily have like body features per se. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta have this, they gotta have that, or it's gotta be that. I just like what I like when I like what I like, and that's that. But no, so I was kicking it with this girl Octavia. I don't know when she had her baby, right? And she had called me over. We was chilling. We had kicked it before. She's from Jacksonville. That's yeah. So but I met in Texas, obviously. So she called me over. You know, she wanted to be, you know what I'm saying, wanted to be with the cool kid. And I was like, you know, you just had your baby. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? She was like, nah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm like, all right, cool. So we go to the room, you know, we in the play. We playing one-on-one. You know what I'm talking about? And like, I know as a man, you know when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing the right way, right? But I was like, yo, this feel a little bit too juicy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think squirting was invented or anything like that. That shit was taboo. I hadn't seen like not one porn star squirt back in the early 2000s. Okay. So this shit didn't start popping until what, like 2010s, 15, something like that. Shit, it might, I don't know. But it's fairly new, the squirting aspect, I think. So I was like, yo, this is whew, it's a lot going on down there. Now, either the condom broke and I'm like just swimming in it and I don't know, or something ain't right. Right. So, you know, we hit the lights and I ain't know I reopened her. You know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? But she made me think she was ready. And that's why I'm like, yeah. And the people, for anybody, and the baby wasn't mine. So, you know what I'm saying? For anybody in that type of situation, yo, if the doctor say you need to wait, trust me, it ain't a good feeling what you feeling like you think you're gonna be feeling. All right. Let that whole thing heal up. If it take a month, 2 months, 3, let her heal and then do whatever it is that y'all gonna do. Okay. I, from experience, was put in a position where I didn't even like that. Okay. And I be with all this, I be with the shits. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't like that. Okay. So please, fellas, let your ladies heal. If you just talking to some chick and she had a baby a little while, ask her how old that baby is. Oh, she's 2 months. He's 2 months. Wait 1 more month before you go deep dive and excursions. Okay. Protect yourself, man. Just it ain't a good look. I really felt like, oh my God, what's wrong? You know what I'm talking about? I felt like Kevin Hart, no. Like I really felt like that. I didn't like it. Okay. So pineapples. All right, just yeah. So anyway, back to, you know what I'm saying, how long is too long story, right? My boy and his wife, you know what I'm saying? Boy, you talk about a month. Forget how long Cody said, but this nigga has gone or had gone. I don't know, like his last oil check. You know what I'm saying? If he's actually dipped in there, I don't know. But at the time that I knew of, 3 years. 3 years. Now they was going through they shit. They wasn't getting none. They wasn't frisky. Wasn't no oral, no nothing. Like just cold turkey. Now, has he been faithful? He ain't told me that he ain't been faithful. You know what I'm saying? During that time frame. His wife as well. I don't know, because that's not my friend. You know what I'm saying? You a friend of the friend. So I befriend you, but I don't know, because I ain't your homegirl, to know if you wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But for 3 years, that brother held tight. He stood strong. But he ain't told me he did nothing wrong. So is it possible? I don't know. I don't think that that's one of them things that everybody's built for. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's not one of those like everything was fine, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Everything going up and up. Like hey, what's up, people? Yeah, I love my girl, type shit. And y'all just go home and ain't nothing popping. They had some dysfunction. So I mean, but even that long, that's a long time. You know what I'm saying? That's a long time to not be. You might as well just go on and abstain from sex for the next however many years, so that you can be born again virgin. you almost halfway there, my boy. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, their marriage is back on track now, but I don't know if that includes, coitus. You know what I'm saying? The marital duties of not necessarily having to reproduce, but just going through the acts. You know what I'm saying? But I know that brother went through it, man. I know he went through it. Shit, I know I went through it for a period. Well, I said, you know what I'm saying? Hence, I got on my fun adventure room type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to do something. You know what I'm saying? So I did not put them on game. All right. I didn't tell them about that because I didn't need the nigga be in debt as well as dysfunction in the marriage. You know what I'm saying? Man. Brother, battle one demon. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, man. I don't think it is possible though. Like I wouldn't want to go through that, or I wouldn't want to have to endorse something like that again on my end. You know what I'm saying? Where me and my wife had our disconnect. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Tell what? Me and my ex-wife had that disconnect. Yeah, it's not a psychologically that shit fuck with you. That's what I'll say. For the time that I went through it, psychologically, it fucks with your mental. You know what I'm saying? So it's disheartening. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel as though it should be like an unwritten rule. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. You know what I'm saying? So
what's the rule?
Even for people,
What's the rule? What's the unwritten rule?
Shit, man, you married, you're supposed to be busting that thing open. I'm supposed to be giving it, you're supposed to be receiving it. You're supposed to be offering it, I'm supposed to be taking it. And I don't mean like that, just it has to be the man, receiving and taking. Like, it should be the same for the woman. I think it should be mutual along the lines of, babe, what's up? And anybody should be able to say that. And as long as there's no real reason not to be doing something, why y'all can't do anything? You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't want to go through the full sweaty, you know what I'm talking about? Shit, man, we can lay the other way and we do what we need to do. You know what I'm talking about? And get each other off. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Gotta play that Miguel quickie, you know what I'm talking about? Just
hey, man.
No bite marks, no scratches, and no hickeys. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta put that on. Hey.
I don't think bro. You dating, that's different. You married, that shouldn't be happening unless, like Brown said, your parts completely just fall off your body, or your vagina just sew itself up closed one day by immaculate conception. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But there's no reason why the partners in their marriage, can't be doing what they need to be doing or what they should be doing. You know what I'm saying? To express themselves through physicality. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it is. At some point in time, we all gonna get old to where it don't matter if our parts work or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather just play dominoes. You know what I'm talking about? Than slide up in some coochie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna be the same as when we was younger. And at some point in time, like us as men, our sex peak is now. You know what I'm saying? They say women's increases as they age, ours decreases.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. You're gonna have to check back with me, y'all, in about 15, 20 years. I'll let y'all know if I'm still the same type nigga or I'm just like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that. I'm the same way. I keep on thinking about that. I feel like it's gonna come to a spot where sooner or later, because if you going down and she going up, so y'all got to meet there sometime, and that's
in the
probably
middle at some point in time. Yeah,
probably gonna be the best it's gonna be because y'all on point.
in your life.
Yeah.
On the same frequency. But what I will say on the interview that I saw, the woman said, yes, it is possible because we love each other. Her answer was yes, it is sustainable to have the relationship without sex in it. If you really love me,
A friendship.
you know what I'm saying?
A friendship. That's it.
Platonic.
Yeah.
The friend zone. Yeah.
To me, I guess if I love you, I'm gonna want to do that. It makes no sense for you to be under my roof or we together in the same house if I can't show you how I love you or you reciprocate that. Either or, it's like it don't make sense. You the homie. That's it.
Well, if you out there like Kevin Gates talking about I'm gonna pull your hair, slap your ass, don't you run. I might not want to do that either.
Oh man, Kevin Gates had me rolling, boy.
after he just had that interview talking about extension, all this other shit that he was talking about on the Breakfast Club. He doing some shit like this. All right, KG.
He always say that stuff though. He do both.
Bro, that nigga boy, that boy funny, man. Him and Genuine. Y'all seen the meet? Genuine said cyberbullying right now. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Genuine with these moves, boy.
What the nigga do? He did one where he was talking about what's the song? So Anxious. Only bubble baths. He was like, only bubble baths, and then turned around and back rub. Yo, these memes is priceless, dog. The internet is so undefeated, y'all.
This dude tripping, man.
Yo, that nigga said it's cyberbullying, though. You know what I'm talking about? He was like, ha, you know, it's not funny that y'all are attacking me like this, so forth and so on. They got that nigga in the Thriller video when he did the little leg shit.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Come on, man. You had when you was younger, you was a sex symbol. They still love you out there, but you looking good.
You ain't got to do all
older.
that.
I mean, it is what it is. The moves ain't looking the same. It is what it is, dog.
You ain't got to do all that, man.
That's you with them same moves. That shit ain't looking right. It is what it is.
You know what the problem is? You think he Usher. You know what I'm talking about? Like, at one point in time, it was like, who you with? Genuine or Usher? It was really like that. You know what I'm saying? Genuine can dance, but he ain't a smooth dancer. You know what I'm talking about? There's a difference. Usher
used to be smooth with it, man.
Nah, Usher smooth, man. That nigga too cool.
He was killing it with the broom. You don't remember he was in the?
Oh man, that turbo ozone from breaking, nigga. You ain't create your own shit though.
Oh come on, he was killing it, man.
But
you hate.
He ain't Usher, man. He ain't Usher. When you got it bad, that's when Usher let everybody know, nigga, you ain't got shit on me. You got it bad. That nigga was out there in the rain with the tick shit. That's the first time I ever seen that in my life. I kid you not. I probably seen like break dancers do shit like that, but not to the extent that Usher was doing it in the fucking rain. I don't know. Maybe it was the rain that just took it over the top. Like, this shit cool as hell, boy. Like, is this nigga dancing to the beat of the rain drop on his skin? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
That's when he lost Chili. I've been out there in the rain too. Dancing.
Oh, yeah.
He had to do what he could. He was trying to get it back. Didn't work, but he tried.
Yo, when you think about it, all the great R&B songs, well, not great, but all of them have rain in them. If you thought about it. Shit, what's Ray J's biggest hit?
One Wish.
Nigga was in the rain. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of them. But them two most notably. You know what I'm saying? Most notably. You know what I'm saying? I love Mary J. Blige's Not Gonna Cry No More. She had rain coming down on the windowsill. Like, no, it's a lot. It's a lot of songs like that, man. The rain just amplifies the damn song for some. Shit, Ashanti's Rain on Me. Like, nigga, she was in the bathtub and it was raining outside, thunderstorm. It just looked cooler, man. It make you feel it. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Something about the rain, though. I don't know. Yeah, that's all I had, though, bro.
Well,
That's all I had, though.
That's true. Then let's go and get up out of here then. Man, where we at?
Hey, quick. Are y'all watching House of Dragons?
I'm trying to let a couple episodes build up first, though.
Okay.
I haven't. What is
I
on?
haven't watched it yet. Please.
Game of Thrones prequel.
What is on?
HBO.
HBO.
Did you watch Game of Thrones?
Some of it. I ain't.
All right, then never mind.
Nah,
You ain't watched Game of Thrones.
I'll talk to the other dark skinned nigga when he come.
All right.
Yeah, man. All right, well, people.
My bad. Remember,
you got it?
Yeah, I knock it out. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let the people know whatever book be saying right there. Follow us on Instagram at the MVP_podcast. Email us at email us at MVPODCAST@yahoo.com. And follow us on Twitch and Facebook Gaming at the MV Podcast Gaming. And
yeah, for sure.
Book be saying in the
for sure.
You heard me?
Yeah. Shoot them up, bang, bang.
Y'all got anything before we leave, man? Before we get up out of here?
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
Man.
Well, until next time, it's been MVP.
Man, Pat Bev don't play no defense. He running around fooling y'all.
Pray for me. Pray for Book. Do everything I can.